Tess, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's go home.
No, please, please don't take her away. Believe me, you don't know what you're dealing with.
What I'm dealing with? When will you people stop telling me that?
Let's just go. Don't listen to me.
Okay, fine. You don't have to listen to me. You can just run away because I certainly can't chase you. Please.
I'm listening.
I'd like to speak with you alone.
No, Nash, let's go.
Just
Don't
calm
listen
down.
to her.
Just calm down. Listen to me. There is nothing that you can say to me that'll change the way I feel about you. Nothing. All right? So I'm going to talk to her for a minute. You just wait over here for a minute. Okay? Go nowhere. Don't go disappearing on me again, okay?
I don't want to.
All right, good.
My daughter is very, very sick. There's something very wrong with Jessica.
What? What is so wrong with her?
Look, you don't know her.
That's what Antonio keeps telling me. Yeah.
And he's right.
I may not know your Jessica, but with all due respect, ma'am, you don't know Tess. She wants a chance at a fresh start at life, and she's given me that same chance. I know what's important to her. And I know enough about her. She's having my baby, and I promise you, I'm going to take care of them both. Look, we have a future together. We're happy. That's something she doesn't share with that Antonio.
Haven't you seen the signs? Hasn't she disappeared? For hours and days at a time. Look, it's very complicated to explain, but she needs help, and it's help that I can get for her.
If she needs help, I can give it to her. I love her.
I believe that you do. And I believe that you would want what's best for her.
You got that right.
Then let her go. Please, let her stay here with her family and get the best of care. If you really love her, leave her here.
Nash.
Please. Please, I love her too. And I beg of you for her own well-being. Please leave her here.
Are we going or not?
Yeah. We're going.
I totally scored. I got these little beauties for our trip back to Napa. Although you might be out of luck because I might have to drink both of them to work up the courage to get on that little toy plane over there.
Yeah, hey, well, I'm not a big fan of small planes either, but you wouldn't fly commercial, so.
Oh, but an adventure, right? Anyways, I know what you told me about the screw top, but at least it's not in a box.
Let's sit down for a minute.
Napa, the smell of the vineyard, the sun rising to new life and possibilities. You taught me that.
Jessica.
Why did you just call me that?
Oh, it's your real name, isn't it? I need to get your attention.
Well, you got it. What do you want?
I want you to stop running.
So, my psycho ex-boyfriend and that control freak Viki tried to drag me back to my old life. My hero came to save me.
I can't do this anymore. I've never pressed you for answers before. But there's a kid now.
So what's the problem?
What's the problem? The problem is that I've spent the last few months chasing you from one end of the country to the other, and you still can't even be honest with me.
You knew the situation. You knew I had secrets. I have never told you the same story twice. We had a deal. Why do you keep wanting to renegotiate?
I love you. But I've put up with a lot of crap to be near to you. Look, enough is enough. I am not getting on that plane until I get some real answers out of you.
You get me pregnant, and then you order me around? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll get on that plane, and I'll start my new life on my own.
If that's what you want.
Why are you doing this to us?
Because I love you. Because I want a life with you. And because every time you lie, you ruin whatever chance we got.
You know what? I told you I was trouble. I told you that I would ruin your life, that I would make you miserable.
And I told you that I want this kid. I want a life with you. A family.
I can't have this baby. I go to bed every night and I am scared. I wake up in the morning and I'm scared to death that I'm gonna realize that I'm living somebody else's life.
Is that why you didn't tell me that this might not be my baby? Is that why you didn't tell me? Why didn't you tell me that you were with Antonio when you came back to New York?
I told you that.
Of all people, he did.
And you believed him? He's manipulative. You can't believe a word that comes out of that jerk's mouth. He kidnapped me. You don't believe me?
I believe that the day I met you, my life changed. I believe that you are the most amazing, infuriating woman I've ever met, but you are scaring me, Tess.
Please, no. Please, 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 don't be scared of me.
Antonio might be that guy. He might be the guy you're trying to sell me. But I met your mother.
She plays with people's heads.
She loves you. She loves you the way a parent is supposed to love a kid. She loves you the way I want to love our kid if it is my kid. She is not the monster you made her out to be. She's worried about you. She told me.
What? What did she tell you?
She's worried about your sanity.
So I'm a whack job now.
I don't know. I don't know what to think. I mean, you've been hiding something big since the minute we met, and it's catching up to us now.
Well, what difference does it make? Because you don't believe a word I say anyway.
All right, let's assume that Antonio is everything you say he is, but what about your mother?
Don't call her that.
Okay, Viki. She didn't say anything when you said you wanted to leave with me. She didn't argue, she didn't fight, she didn't even call Antonio for backup.
Not when we were there.
Yeah, I spent the whole ride to the airport thinking about her face. She was freaking out. She was freaking out because she didn't think she was going to see you, her daughter, anymore.
She never will if you just get on that plane with me. God, you don't know her. She's Victoria Davidson. She's the Empress of Landview. She's a bona fide nut job.
There it is.
She's nuts.
See, it all comes back to the same thing. She's sick. She's imbalanced. She's mentally ill. She's nuts. It's all the same thing, and I gotta know what that means.
Why are you grilling me about this?
Because I love you. Because when I walked into Antonio's apartment, you looked at me like I was a complete stranger.
Not important.
It is important. It's more important now than ever. There's a kid now, even if it's not ours.
Of course it's ours.
I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. I think I wanted you to be real so badly that
I am real.
Well, you better be. Because our kid needs you to be real. Our family needs you to be real.
Our family? Is that how you really think about it?
Of course I do. But did our time together mean nothing to you? Tess, we love each other so much that it had to make a life of its own. That's real. Our baby is real. Are you gonna flush all that away because you're too scared to be honest with me?
I love you. Isn't that honest enough?
No. No, it's not. Please. What is it that is tearing you apart? What is it about your life as Jessica that you're not telling me?
You have no idea what it was like to grow up here.
So help me to understand.
Perfect house. Perfect family, perfect life.
Sounds pretty perfect. Doesn't sound so bad to me.
Oh, you didn't have to live it. Yeah. You know, it was a perfect world, but if you didn't... if you couldn't measure up, you didn't exist. You were invisible, except you were alive, but in a hole that you couldn't get out of.
A lot of kids felt that way.
And will not... You know, you do what you have to do to survive, to stay in control. And then, to your surprise, one day, perfect little Jessica Buchanan is in that hole, curled up. She's begging for help. She's screaming because she can't deal. She's all alone. There is no one to take care of her perfect little self, and she prays for strength. And she imagines this helping hand that reaches into the darkness. A hand that's like hers, but only stronger. She creates someone that can fight the battles that she can't win. And that's perfect Jessica created not so perfect me.
She created you.
You heard me. You know what it means. You just don't want to admit it.
You're not Jessica. You split into another personality?
Well, give the man a prize. Call it multiple personality, call it DID, call it just plain crazy. That's all me. Jessica's the landlord, I just have squatting rights. You fell in love with a ghost, pal. Not even real. But that's the truth. Are you happy now?
Personality. So you're really two people?
Yeah, and baby makes three. I have two personalities, though, that we know of so far. Got two for the price of one, honey. Blue plate special girlfriends.
This only happens in the movies.
Oh, well, sorry about that. Really, I am. But the deal is you fell in love with a basket case.
Don't talk like that.
Well, it doesn't matter how I talk, Nash, okay? The fact of the matter is you got the short end of the stick. You got taken for a ride.
Did you know? Did you lie to me or did you not know?
What difference does it make, okay? You fell in love with somebody that doesn't exist.
So you're really Jessica?
Yep. And Tess, you know, she has to go. She causes way too much trouble.
I told you not to talk.
Well, it doesn't matter how I talk, okay? Because I hate talk. Let's not talk at all. You know, we're in the perfect place. We're at an airport. Why don't you go one way and I'll go the other and it'll be over?
No, this is not over.
You don't have to do this, Nash. You don't have to do the right thing here.
I'm not gonna let you just walk out of my life.
You don't want me, okay? Why don't we just skip the scene?
I never said I don't want you.
Oh, yeah, because what you want most out of life is a crazy pregnant lady.
I never said anything like that. You keep putting words in my mouth. You want to think I want to walk out on you.
Why would I want that?
Because this is complicated. And you're not a big fan of complications, so you want to just hit the eject button and walk off.
So what?
So you're pregnant with our baby. But it works out better for you just to think of me as another one of your one-night stands.
Stop it. You know that you are much more than that.
So why are you so set and bailing out on me? Is it Jessica? Does she want you to go?
I don't know.
Well, then I guess we got something else in common.
What?
Well, neither one of us knows what's going on, so let's try to figure it out together.